Bienvenu à France. I'm in Calais. Arrived here yesterday, mid-afternoon, although actually it was a little bit later in the afternoon than I thought, because of course the French are an hour further on than us, so it was 3:30 in the afternoon. It's the main street somewhere down there called La Rue Royale. It's changed its name several times over the centuries. It was the Rue Égalité sometime around the Revolution, and eventually went back to being La Rue Royale. I would imagine that it's all been rebuilt in the last 50 years or so, because Calais was extensively bombed during the Second World War by the Allies too, in order to help the Canadians as they eventually freed the city from the German occupation. So I think Calais seen a fray or two over the years. Now I'm about to embark on this next phase of my journey, and I think initially I've got to walk along the canal de Calais to a little place called Bienvenu, which is, as the crow flies, I think it's only about 12 or 13 kilometres, but that's about as far as I can get. This afternoon I've been to the post office this morning and sent back another 2 shirts, 2 maps, 2 pairs of boxer shorts, a few other bits and pieces, and still only has released another kilo of weight from my rucksack. I suppose a kilo of weight means that I can carry another litre of water and still have the same weight in my bag. So I'm kind of down to the bare minimum now, really. I've been pretty ruthless, just trying to keep lightening the rucksack, because it does start to take its toll after a while. But it's a beautiful day. Apparently it's going to reach nearly 30 degrees in places this afternoon. So this is it. This is the start of, well, it's not the start, actually. The start of the Via Francigena is in Canterbury, or was in Canterbury. So I've done the start of the route, but it's the start of my journey in France. I'm heading due west initially, or kind of southwest, really, southwest, dropping off above Paris and then heading pretty much. No, am I heading due west? I'm not heading west at all. I'm heading east initially. Yeah, I'm heading east and then southwest. Yeah, I'm heading east towards Paris. Yeah, that's right. It's kind of because, yeah, Japan's that way, isn't it? And England's that way. That's right, yeah. Well, that's a good job I'm not walking the wrong direction. So there we go. Calais. That's amazing. It still amazes me how Calais is only really a few miles from the English coast, and yet it is surprisingly French. Lots of boulangeries, patisseries, and probably the greatest hazard that I've got to get used to is looking the right way when I cross the road, because that could bring the whole walking for water thing to a very sudden and messy, squidgy, sprigsy end. So we do have to be careful about that, because it does take a while. Because I've been walking now for nearly 3 months, I suppose, on and off. I'm kind of, you get really, it gets ingrained into you about which way you look crossing the road, and I've got to kind of get used to that pretty quickly over here, otherwise I'm going to get mowed down by a Citroen or something, a Peugeot. Anyway, we better make a move. I've had a sandwich. I am replete. Time to start this next stage of the journey.